Welcome, everybody. We are live on a Monday morning, March 9th. Welcome, Crypto Crush family. Steve K here, your head entertainer. With me, Commander out of Tel Aviv.
What's up?
Living
What's
inside
up? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Markets opened. Just opened. Gold has been open since the night. So I've placed already a few nice buys on gold. I think we're gonna continue seeing it shooting up. But hey, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, let's get into it. There's some real conflicting analysis that we're seeing. So, on the one hand, here's what's happening. If I look at the technical analysis, then I'm going to show some. If we look at technical analysis, Bitcoin's going down to 50K, right? We see crypto still going down. We don't see the bottom of the bear market, the beginning of the bottom starting until the end of the summer, probably middle of October, the bottom. But here's some things that are happening that are very interesting, and that is that we have we've got tax refunds coming back starting now, right, in March in the United States.
Oh, okay.
We got expats coming back now.
I'm here in Israel, so it works different for us.
Yeah, but watch, it's going to affect the markets because this is what
100%.
happens. This is what happens, right? So Trump's big beautiful bill. You don't have to be in America to remember that the big beautiful bill. He signed the Genius Act. Now we're waiting for the Clarity Act to get through, but people are they're going to be receiving bigger tax returns this year. That's the theory.
Okay.
When that
How does that
happens,
work? Why?
because of Trump's big beautiful bill, he's getting more people back.
Even though there's the war happening right now?
Oh yeah, this happened when he came into the office. He signed the big beautiful bill. And this allows people to get more money back. Ultimately, we're just entertainers, not financial advisors. But what it means is, and I'll tell you what it's done historically, but what it has meant is that people get more money back. And then so there's a surplus that comes in. And then what usually happens is they don't save it, right? They don't put it in the bank. They usually spend it or they put it into crypto, some type of investment. So remember,
Or S&P or stocks or whatever.
right, they invested. So when we had, after the Corona scam that happened, remember that gags? The Corona scam.
Which one?
The Corona scam happened, and
Oh, okay.
they have this big spend. They give this big surplus. They printed 40% of all U.S. dollars were printed in that time period. People didn't take the money, put it in the bank. They took it and moved into crypto, and we saw a massive pump. So we could see the end of March, early April, money coming in with a big pump. The other thing is this Clarity Act has got to get signed, right? So this is really it passed 2020 in 2025, but as of today, it's currently under intense negotiation in the Senate Banking Committee. And the reason for this is banks are going to panic. You're going to see an exodus, just a massive amount of money leaving banks, going to crypto that are funded one-to-one. That's the Genius Act, right? One-to-one. And so they are really...
I hope that really happens. I see it somehow.
And if it does, if you have that, so you have this surplus coming in, people getting their returns, you got the Clarity Act, wanting to get through, and if that happens, you're going to see a surge into Bitcoin. Having said that, the charts.
You know which exchange the U.S. is going to do everything through. A certain exchange that we discussed this morning. You don't like that one.
No, Coinbase. Coinbase sucks. Friends, leave Coinbase. Leave now.
But I'll tell you what I like doing with them. I like having their stock, bro. Because you can't bro, come on.
Listen, that's like saying you're against pornography and prostitution, yet you run a brothel. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. Coinbase is evil. Coinbase is acting like a bank. This past week, I've had 3 clients, and this is not just the only week, but this past week, I've had 3 clients that came in from Coinbase wanting to go into Veltrix and did the 7-day challenge. Coinbase put a block on one lady, 30 days. Another guy till March 9th, till today. Another guy that just said, we're just not going to let you do it. This is not
Crazy.
It's designed for instantaneous exchanges, low fees, no
This is becoming Charles Schwab's.
This is becoming like a freaking bank. It's because they want the money with the bank.
But I wanted to move 16 days from America to Israel like 3 years ago, from Charles Schwab,
Coinbase is the opposite. Coinbase is the opposite of what a digital crypto exchange was created for. Yeah. They are banking on steroids. They can control your money. They stop your money coming in and out, all under the guise of safety.
It drove me crazy. That's why I say that. When I tried moving 16,000 from Charles Schwab a few years ago to Israel, and they gave me so much headache. Remember, I'm a crypto guy. So for me, all these phone calls, I'm like, I get it, security. I get it. But this is way past security. I get it. Thank you, security, because there might be some guy on the phone telling me to do something, right? And I might be a 7-year, 8-year-old. But at the same time, that was way over security. This was like 4 days where I was answering, speaking with them. I was like, bro, just transfer my money. It's my money. Like,
no, it's and this is the danger here is, this was the biggest danger, was having BlackRock, Citadel, these type of guys. Can we bring the volume down just a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing myself. These guys, they want the same thing that's in banking, the same regulations to be in crypto exchanges. The reason people left the banking industry, went into DeFi and crypto, is because they were so sick and tired of these stupid rules. They're tired of trying to make wires, and wires being stopped, wires being denied, right? The bank telling them, well, we're not going to allow you to move it. 1 second.
Massive.
So Coinbase is now doing that. Coinbase is now stopping people's transactions. They're holding it under safety, right? So they'll say, are you sure you want to send the money out? Yes. It sounds like a scam. Didn't ask for your opinion. Are you sure and you have to answer all these questions. Then after you do that, they will still put a block on it. They'll limit it to 5,000. But the thing is, like, this one guy's limited to $5,000, but I saw him bring in tens of thousands of dollars into Coinbase, and they cap people around 5,000. But they are preventing people from moving money the way crypto was designed. Stay away from Coinbase. We love Binance, we love MetaMask, but decentralized is the best. So decentralized, MetaMask and Trust Wallet, MEXC.
And if this is all like gibberish and you have no idea what is the difference between exchanges and decentralized, centralized, this is all in our course, right? So if you're with us on the inner circle, you have access to that. Just go review back that decentralized, centralized, because some things you can do on decentralized that you cannot do on centralized, and some things you cannot do on centralized that you can do on decentralized. And easy.
Well, I want to give a shout out. Speaking of our course, Dr. Christo Nell from South Africa. We spoke today on Zoom.
Yes.
He told me he's in Veltrix. He was really impressed. He's testing it out, and he has a community of around 50,000 people minimum, right? He's a pastor, missionary, and he said he did this. The way he got into crypto, the way he got into Veltrixa was he followed our 7-day challenge.
Easy.
I did the 7-day challenge in 1 day.
You did it in a day. Yeah, we spread out 7 days for people that are busy.
No, we made it, but we made it easy. He was just like, I'm just going to do it. So you can get it done less than a day. You can get it done in 2 hours if you wanted to, 3 hours. But the 7-day challenge, if you're interested in learning about crypto, you want to invest, you want to start investing in digital assets, maybe you want to start investing in gold or tokens or whatever it is, Crypto Crush is the place where we bring all the latest and greatest opportunities for the normal person, not investors. We're normal people like you. We work, we have businesses, we have families. But the word of God is clear that we are to invest our money. We are to multiply it. That's not an option. That's a command. We are to multiply.
Yes.
And so we show people how to multiply, how to get involved in crypto, into digital assets and things like that. So click the 7-day challenge below. Get started. It's absolutely free. I want to go into the charts. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Whoops. And all righty. So this is the hourly candle. Remember, we talked about this channel. We've been talking about this channel for a long time. This is the daily candle. We are in this channel, right? And then we got this little one here. So between the 63, I would say, yeah, between the 63, you can bring it up maybe to 64, but the channel between 72 to 63, this is the ping-ponging that's going on, right?
I wonder when it's going to start. Boom, boom, boom.
This is a very good pump. So if the market's really moving, let's go to the hourly, and here's the market open right here. So this is a very healthy sign. Where can we go? Well, we can go to 72. We can hit this purple line here. Let me open this up a little bit for everybody to see. We're just using the same analysis that we've had, but if you look here, this is where it's naturally tending to go. So if you're putting in a temporary long, right? So for the short term, this can pop up to 72. If it hits this and stays a day or two, you can see it come up to here. You can even, look, I can even make a case for it touching 80,000.
Yeah, because there's a nice zone there that has a, between 78 to 70 to 80, that's like a zone where it might just stay there again for a while.
We can see this, right? Like come up here.
Yeah, it can stay there for a while.
It's coming down this way.
Yeah.
Now, why do I say that? Well, like, look, for the reasons I just said, on a technical, if I go to a technical chart here, this is coming down, baby. This is coming way down. This is coming down here. You see this gold? See this gold line here? This one here? This is where it's coming. This is the mark that we've set a long time ago. This is where it's going to go. This is where the chart says it's going to go. Now, it's not going to go there straight. As you saw, it came down hard, moved up. So I could see this thing popping up even up to 82, 80,000. If it hit 80,000, 82,000, people are going to say, yeah, Bitcoin's back, you know.
Right. The bear market is over. That's it.
They're lying. There's going to be a pump because we got money coming in. The Clarity Act is coming in. Oil did that pump and then a total reversal. Went up 30%, then reversed 25%.
Gold did it real bad, but I think it's gonna test it again. I think we're gonna see the 600. It went to 400, then it dropped all the way back down. I'm still open on a small buy there, because I'm still open on a buy from 5173 on gold. So right now we're like at 5,081. I'm still open on that long position. I'm just letting it ride. But if I would go aggressive, then I would be in big trouble right now.
All right, this one right
here. What's the Fibonacci saying?
So on a long-term time frame, this is a good place to buy. Of course, anything under here is even better. Let me remove that. So here's daily. Again, it's going to try to reclaim this, right? And if it stays for a couple of days, we got a couple of candles above it. Candles. See how on this one it tried to come through. If this red candle were, we would have continued moving up. Instead, it reversed. So I think it's going to come back to this 72,000. Then we're going to see what happens. Does it hold on? And this is a weeks that is playing out. We're going to find out exactly what happens. We're going to find out what people are going to start doing with their tax refund,
Yeah.
right? They should be getting bigger tax refunds. This is between now and the end of April is when the most of them start piling in. Last time we saw a surplus like that, we got a pump. I would expect the same thing. Certainly the 72. You could ride a pump to 72.
And we might see it go even higher, as you said.
Yeah,
We're in war, so all kinds of weird things are. This is overhyped market. Remember, it's like war. People have all kinds of reasons. It's enough for one small institution to do something stupid, and people will follow it.
if it claims this and you create 1, 2 candles above it, daily candles, then it's going to go up to 82, 84 possibly.
What's the current market cap on Coinbase? Excuse me, on Bitcoin. Let's see one thing. What's today's market like on Bitcoin itself? Only on Bitcoin.
Can you go CoinMarketCap?
Yeah. Oh, there's 1 trillion on it. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't take much to move it.
A lot of institutions. The other thing is that whales accumulated here, and here institutions accumulated here. And normally we would see a sell-off at this point. We haven't. So that to me is a sign they're anticipating a further pullback. Here is gold.
Yeah.
Here's the daily on gold.
Yeah, you're on the daily, yeah.
So we got a couple of channels working.
Look at that breakout that you had. That break now, it's like there's a correction over there. It's pulling back a little bit, but I think it's going to shoot back up.
Yeah, one moment.
If you're looking at the daily, even if you zoom out, you'll see like the channel is just perfect.
All right, let me show you here, and like this, and so we've come back down. Looks we're definitely going to retrace back up here to 5170. Then the next one we want to get a couple of candles above this line.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then the next target would be this right here for gold. But like I said last time, it's got to breathe, right? So this is all one big giant consolidation, because if I go look at this, it's from here to here. So it's springing up. It's very possible it can go up to 5173 again. Yeah. Plus and all that stuff. People are going to come and buy gold and silver. The gold hype is on, man. That is fully on.
That's why like I took this buy right now, but it might drop lower. I'm like, you usually go like 300x leverage. I usually do it like 20x, 30x. So it's a little bit different. Also, it's different between the exchanges and the brokers. People that are trading on brokers, it's by lots, and people that are trading on exchanges, it's a bit different. But everyone in their own risk management.
Here's one of my favorite tokens and coins that I absolutely despise. This is XRP.
The only reason I love this one is because I cashed it out right on time when it was 3.8, like a year ago when I was in Dubai and I had to pay a big bill. That's the only reason I was sitting in the bill, and the bill came. I was like, I don't think it's gonna, like, people saying it's, nah, let me cash it out. The day afterward, that went spiked down.
In August of 2025, they reached a settlement with the SEC, and XRP, they were charged with, the original charge was selling securities without a license.
Yeah.
We ended up, that was settled in August because XRP countersued or Crypto.com.
And people thought that they were going to pass with the SEC. Because remember, people are saying, okay, what is the coin? There was all the hype between which coin is going to replace the dollar or something like that. And all the gurus out there were all my entire feed was like gurus saying XRP is going to be 100.
Well, here's if you look at the chart, here's the news, right? XRP settles with the SEC. They have a $125 million fine. It spiked to 3.64. And then Armageddon, all the way down. And this is not even this. If this looks like a dead token to me, it just looks completely dead.
Yeah.
And
unless the miracle comes. But I haven't read anything interesting about XRP at all.
Well, the thing about XRP that it was supposed to do was that XRP was supposed to bridge the gap, right?
Yeah.
Like
because
Stellar,
it was quick.
Solana,
The transactions were
Cardano.
very cheap and very quick. It was a very good network to replace.
So XRP currently holds a 5% share in the payment gateway. If I look at XRP, so its competitor is a Solana or a Cardano, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's take a look at Solana.
But why would the US choose? Because they need to have, like, one of them needs to come on, right? So would the US choose Solana, do you think, as the next Swift, put it this way?
Good question. What I don't like about XRP, I like Solana better, to be honest. Here's Cardano. This is the other competitor of XRP. I like Solana. Out of all of them, Solana looks the healthiest to me.
I wonder how close he is with eventually he has to work with governments and with banks and whatever in order to become that technology and regulations. I wonder how he's working with it.
Let me ask.
What's his name? Pavel or Anatoly? Apologies for that. His name is Igor. I have a friend here, a Russian friend here. He's like, I just tell Igor.
I'm just XRP, even though it has
Anatoly. Yes, his name is Anatoly, the owner.
I think Solana has the most room to grow. XRP has a cult-like status. Like, if you go to, let me stop my share screen for a minute because this is important. Like, I watch these videos of these guys talk about if you're holding XRP, it's because you were drawn to it. There was a
That's what I was saying. All those gurus.
There's a force, but this is like on some new age, even some Christian, like some weird. Yes, you were drawn to it by the spirit. You were drawn to it by, bro. That's dangerous, man. XRP has a lot of competition. They're the ones who paid a $125 million fine, right? Solana, even though it has lower market share, has a lot more room to grow, in my opinion. It's a lot healthier coin, and you don't have all these whack jobs that are over there. Let me take a look at Bitcoin one more time. I would expect over this week to see a pump happen. Over the next couple of weeks, the end of the month, I really believe there's a pump happening a little bit. But at the end of the day, this thing is coming back down.
Yes, it is. We got some. By the way, we got some questions in the chat. I just saw now. Which exchange do we recommend? We love using MEXC.
I do.
We got Destiny asking, which exchange do you recommend?
It depends.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're live on all platforms. So wherever you are, we're trying to make it as convenient as possible. YouTube, Instagram, we got all over. Instagram, we've got the community. So wherever you're tuning in from, thank you very much for your precious time. We love MEXC, right?
It depends where you're from, right? So
yeah, it depends.
If you're in Europe, MEXC works great. If you're in America, you're going to need a VPN. if you're in America, then Kraken is interesting for you, right? Where if you could get Binance would be interesting. OKX. I hate Coinbase. Do not go there. If you call me up and say I just got into Coinbase, I'm not even gonna help you. I'm gonna refund your money.
Not support you anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna block you. Do not, because it's so difficult to work with Coinbase. MEXC, Binance, Bybit, OKX, decentralized.
Bybit, BingX, all these ones are nice. I like them.
So it depends on where you are, but if you can get MEXC, great. If
MEXC and Bybit, I think, are the best ones.
By far, I was with Bybit before MEXC, and that's only because the European regulations made some weird laws.
Yeah, you're right. I'm over here in Israel, so they haven't.
But Kraken is selling. You can buy gold, silver. You can buy multiple different types of gold. You can buy copper, palladium. You can buy.
It made it so much easier for me this week, bro.
You can buy proxies for Tesla, for Nvidia. By the way, I want to say I pulled out of Nvidia. I think I think the AI sector is going to take a real hammering. So just so everyone knows that, I want it to be clear. All right, let's take a look real quick again on. Click the 7-day challenge. If you need help setting up your exchange in the 7-day challenge, you could sign up or link for WhatsApp. And the way I connected with this guy from South Africa, the pastor, was actually he's got a double doctorate in theology, but was through WhatsApp. So connect in our community, connect with WhatsApp. We answer. I'm going to share my screen, and I want to go back into charts here. So here we go. We hit that. We hit it. We hit this mark. And what we'd like to see is for this candle, right, to come up, sit, another candle, and then if it does, it's probably going to take this here, then sit. If it does, it's coming up here.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's what I think is going to play out over the next few weeks. At the end of the day, though, friends, it's going straight down. And
in the meanwhile, we're doing all of our own, we have our own programs and own tokens, as Steven said. And tomorrow we're going to be discussing that on the passive income call. So if you're not yet with that on your schedule, make sure to be with them, because we bring on Rihanna.
You know what I want to know? We do bring up Rihanna. Crypto Mom's going to be with us tomorrow. Yes. We friends, I have Amir and I have been. Crypto Crush has been asked to consult on several tokenization projects, and what we're talking about is people who have land, people who own hotels want to turn it into tokens where you can own a piece of a hotel and you own a share. And I'm wondering how many of you will be interested in buying real estate that way.
Yes, please let us know in the comments and in the chat if you see yourself in the whole tokenized real estate sections, because that is the next big thing.
You were saying, what's tokenized real estate? Well, what's happening, the transition we're in. Also, I spoke with this pastor that most people don't realize we're in a massive transition.
Yeah.
Where every asset.
I've been looking for a year now for a good project, but they're all still getting there.
Every asset class, whether it's gold, silver, water, oil, real estate, air, eventually, it's all being tokenized. So mining companies now are buying land that have gold under it. They do a scan, they see how much gold there is, then they tokenize it. They put it on a blockchain, and they don't actually dig the gold out. Homes as well. You could buy people, instead of spending $10 million to create a hotel, you could buy a room or a part of a room that's on the blockchain, a token. And this is the future. Every asset is going this way, whether you like it or not, which is why you should start with the 7-day challenge, because you're going to be forced into it. You're forced into it, you're going to be trapped. Right now, we have a window. I told Amir this yesterday. We got a window, 3 to 5 years, to make some incredible gains.
Yes.
It's a huge
wealth
transfer opportunity, and we're in the last phase of this wealth transfer. That's why start the 7-day challenge, get your exchange up and running. We walk you through it, and And then from there, everything that we're going to talk about in the next few weeks, especially tomorrow, you'll be able to participate in. So God bless you. That's all I have for today.
Yes, sir. We didn't get much trading because there's not the right setups, and I know that some people are on this call waiting for that eagerly. That's why you want to be in our VIP community, because we will be posting there the weekly setups, and sometimes no trading is good trading. So make sure to tune in on our daily live calls, because at some point this week, you know how it is. It's Crypto Crush. We're gonna catch it, man.
You got to be on the WhatsApp, because the only
WhatsApp, Telegram.
The only trade I'm taking is a short, right? If it hits 74,
Me too.
I'm taking a short. If it goes to 80, I'm taking another short. I'm not longing this. I'm not shorting this. So you only take a trade if a trade is available. And you can make an argument. If I went, of course, certainly if I went to the 1 hour, all right, well, here's a potential short, right? Here's a potential short all the way down here doing a retest. But we don't want to, right now, we're trying to get you guys going in swing trades, not day trades.
Right.
But as a day trader, this is a very nice opportunity to short, because I know there's a retest coming. I can also do scalping. I can go into the minute time frame here. Again, this is that peak. It's now correcting.
We don't like that stressful.
But
That's
don't do that.
stressful scalping trading.
Wait till this comes up. Take a short at 72, 74. If it hits 82, take a short for sure. All the way down to 50K. For me, there's no trade here right now. I could do a day trade, but why stress out when I can come in at a very good position, when the conditions are perfect and it's stress-free? All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Click the link below. Get involved in the 7-Day Challenge. Definitely sign up for WhatsApp. Please like and subscribe, because if a major move comes in, we're going live. You want to be aware of that. God bless you guys.